Ohio in the crosshairs of the Trump administration's fraud crackdown this week. The Department of Justice charged 9 people over alleged misuse of $42 million in money and seized 14 luxury cars they say were purchased with the fraudulent dough. Here's Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche this morning.
These are individuals who are just stealing from us and then going out and living in the lap of luxury. And so we are going to continue in every jurisdiction to go after these fraudsters and arrest them and take all of their ill-gotten gains, which is what you saw happen this week.
With us now, Mahek Cook, attorney and CEO of American Frontier Strategies. So, first Minnesota, then California, now we've got Ohio. If the feds do enough digging, it would seem like they're going to find significant amounts of fraud in just about every state in the country, Mahek.
John, you're right. And this is just the tip. We have welfare programs across America that don't have strong auditing, and there's a lack of political will. Most state government is even looking at Medicaid dollars, and they're doling it out. And the biggest challenge prosecutors face is they're chasing the money rather than actually focusing on fraud and detection at the forefront. And this is exactly why Attorney General Blanche, under the strong leadership of President Trump, is pushing for political will, is making sure that our tax dollars will be accounted for. Ohio's ground zero. I'm telling you right now, John, we could balance our national deficit if every state gets on board to get our money back and to prevent fraud. Ohio fraud has been occurring for decades.
That have been siphoned off, and I want to show some of the apparent gains of that. 14 luxury cars, Mercedes, Ferraris, BMWs, all kinds of stuff that the feds have seized. And I guess if the buyers are convicted, those things are going to be auctioned off. $470,000 also seized, but really that's just a drop in the bucket of the fraud that's been perpetrated here, Mahek.
100%. There's so much more to fully understand when it comes to fraud. The biggest thing that Ohio has done is it has stepped up to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Justice Fraud Unit. They have a national fraud unit now that is going to have access to all of our corporate registrations. John, the number one thing fraudsters are doing is they're setting up multiple entities. So they're creating division and silos, and then the state is just doling out money for unnecessary medical bills for individuals that don't really need it. And there are so many shell companies operating in Ohio. I have visited hundreds of them. Empty buildings. People are not present. Some of them don't even speak English. And this is where we need to start focusing. And every state really should have a transparency for citizens like me and you and millions of Americans. Let's start putting this data online. It doesn't take a genius to realize that if you have somebody that's actually committing fraud, what they're really doing is not only robbing money, but you can see the spikes that are occurring in the Medicaid billing system. So this National Detection Fraud Center that Colin McDonald is spearheading is making sure that they're actually going to start detecting a lack of political will to guard for taxpayer dollars.
I want to put on the screen 8 smiling faces. These are some of the first occupants of the FBI's new Most Wanted Fraud Task Force. And some of the folks here, well, the guy on the far right is accused of swindling $34 million out of people. Makes, some of these others who are only accused of $1.3 million, that kind of thing, makes them look like small potatoes. But apparently it's already having some results, Mahek. The FBI is getting some good information from these posts.
The FBI is. I was at the press conference when Kash Patel talked about these multi-corporation entities. They're actually working abroad as well. So we're able to follow the money, and it comes through detection. But many of these people have been able to get away with it because we haven't had strong audits, checks and balances, and multiple corporate registrations. We have to not only follow the money in America, but we have to look at it internationally. We're working hard every single day as Americans, but that money is going to places like Somalia. That is a fact. It's on good authority. So what Kash Patel and his leadership is doing is also connecting the dots for a broader organized crime scheme. And we have to stop it, John, for every single taxpayer, regardless of their politics.
Yeah, as you said, we could perhaps get rid of the national
rich opinion programming and political analysis. Key aspects of Fox News content. The network broadcasts a mix of breaking news, political commentary, business news, and lifestyle programming. Popular shows include Fox and Friends, Special Report, and America's Newsroom. Political stance. It is widely recognized for its conservative editorial perspective. Critics and researchers have noted that its programming often features a pro-Republican and pro-Trump viewpoint, which has made it a central part of the American political media landscape. Accessibility. You can access Fox News content through their cable channel, the official website, and the Fox News mobile app. Additionally, they offer streaming options via services like Fox One and Fox Nation, which provide both live and on-demand content. Public reception. While it consistently ranks as one of the most watched cable news networks in the United States, it has also faced significant criticism regarding journalistic standards, accusations of bias, and its role in political polarization. How to engage? Streaming. You can watch live news, sports, and entertainment through various subscription tiers on their official platform. Digital. Their app and website provide real-time news alerts, podcasts, and video segments. Careers. Fox Corporation